Hello, and thank you for joining me today. In today's practice, we'll be, of course, focusing on the breath, but we'll also be moving our bodies just for a little bit of a midday break, especially if you've been working from home, at a desk, hunched over. So it'll be a short practice, but we'll make sure to finish in shavasana and a quick meditation. So let's go ahead and start at the front of our mat. Feet hip distance apart. Moving our weight from the front to the back of our feet and side to side. Just playing around with the placement of our feet and how grounded we feel. Really sensing all four corners of the feet. Keeping the hips slightly pressed forward, tailbone tucked under. Take the shoulders up and back and down. Coming to a relaxing pose. Hands by our side, relaxed. Gaze is forward, chin slightly up. And just pause here. Beginning to notice the breath. As we inhale, inhaling air through our nostrils, into our lungs, into our lower belly. And then exhale, lower belly, exhale, chest, pushing the navel back towards our spine. And then inhale again, filling up the chest, filling up the belly. Exhaling, pushing navel towards our spine, emptying out the lungs. And a few more times, just like this. Seeing if each time we can make our inhales just as long as our exhales. And just noticing here. Noticing where our breath is at today and now. 2 more rounds of breath as we inhale, sending the air all the way down to our lower abdomen. And then exhale, pushing navel to spine, emptying out. On your next inhale, reaching the arms up, making a big circle with the arms. Look at your hands. And then exhale, push the air away, palms face down, big circle again. One more time as we inhale up, maybe making our circle a little bit larger than the last. Looking at our hands at the top. And then as we exhale, we'll twist, bringing the left arm forward and the right arm back. Looking back at your right hand, hips are facing forward. Inhale, reaching back up, looking at our hands. Exhale, twist the opposite direction. Right arm forward, left hand back, looking back, hips facing forward so that we're turning from our core. Inhaling, arms coming back up. 2 more times on each side. So exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. And feel that each time you're twisting a little deeper. Inhaling back up into center. Exhale, twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Again, twisting a little deeper. Inhaling back up into center. Last one on each side. Exhale and twist. And this time, take an inhale here. As you exhale, twist a little deeper, holding all the air out. And then inhaling back up into center. And then exhale, last side. Left hand back, right arm forward. Again, staying here for a breath. So inhaling, exhale, twist a little deeper from your core. Inhaling, arms up, look at your hands. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus the arms, opening the heart. Chin is up, gaze is up. One more time, inhaling the arms straight up overhead. And then exhaling, opening up, heart breath. Inhaling, reaching the arms up. Exhale, floating them down, and the chin follows. So dropping our chin towards our chest, stretching the neck. Breathe here. Using the breath to let go of the tension in the neck. Resting here for one more long breath. And then on your next inhale, just moving the head side to side, very gently, but with the chin still lowered. Again, if we've been sitting at a desk all day, using the breath to release the tension. And then coming back into center, setting up for chair. So making sure that our feet are hip distance apart. Again, tucking that tailbone in. Take an inhale and exhale into asana, palms face forward, gaze is forward. And then inhale, circle the arms up, looking at our hands. And exhale, sitting back into chair. You can either have your arms up or into prayer or out to the side, whatever works. Taking a breath here. Inhaling and then exhaling, keeping the knees bent, folding forward into a folding chair, letting the head be heavy. Inhale, arms come back up, sitting back into chair. Exhaling in chair, trying to straighten the lower back. Inhale, reaching up. And let's flow like that 2 more times. Take an inhale at the top, finding length, and then exhale, sit back into chair. Inhaling into chair. Exhale, fold forward, keeping the knees bent, head is heavy. Inhale, lifting back up into chair. Exhaling here. And then inhale, reaching all the way up. Last one. Exhale, sit back into chair and feel that you're sitting a little deeper this time. Curve out of the lower back. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward with our knees bent, head drops. Inhale, arms lift, last. Exhale in chair. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, float the arms down. And welcome. Adjusting our feet. Coming back into Tadasana. This is a pose we can keep coming back to check in with the breath. After a few chairs, you might feel the heart racing. Come back to the breath. Inhaling, filling up the lungs. And exhaling, emptying out, navel back towards your spine. On your next inhale, reaching the arms up, overhead. Exhale, forward fold with the flat back. Knees can be bent as much as you need. Letting the head be heavy. Inhale, halfway lift, finding some length with a flat back, hands on shins. And then exhale, folding forward, planting the hands, Stepping back into downward facing dog. It's our first one of the day. So whatever you need to do, if you want to pedal out the feet, tailbone is up and back. And letting the breath open up the body. One more round of breath here. And then taking an inhale in downward facing dog. And then exhale, drop the knees, coming into table. Keeping the toes tucked. Make sure that your fingers are spread wide, index fingers pointing forward. Spine is neutral. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the chin, arching the back. And then exhale, push into downward facing dog. Inhale, dropping the knees, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze. And then exhale, pushing into downward facing dog. Just flowing with the breath here with these big shapes. One more time, inhaling, dropping the knees, dropping the belly, looking up, letting the breath dictate our movement. And then exhale. Chin comes toward the chest. Pushing back into downward facing dog. A round of breath here. A bend in the knees is okay. No need to force the heels down. And then on your next inhale, look at your hands. Either walk or step forward and fold into a forward fold. Feeling length in the spine with the weight of the head. On your next inhale, with a flat back, come up, raising the arms overhead, looking at the hands. And then exhale, dropping the hands by your side, coming back into Tadasana. Taking a breath here. Again, checking in with the breath. On your next inhale, circling the arms up, looking at your palms, and let's twist like we did before. Left arm forward, right arm back. Looking at your right hand, twisting from the core. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, twist the other way, left arm back. Inhaling, reaching the arms up. Exhale, cactus, opening the heart, chest shines forward. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale with a flat back fold. Dropping the head. Inhale, hands to shins with a flat back, creating length. Gaze comes forward. Exhale, fold. And then planting the hands, step back into plank. Maybe just wiggling side to side, feeling the core support us. Fingers are spread wide. Chin is neutral. Using our lower abdomen to hold us. Inhale, exhale, bend the elbows and come all the way down to the mat. Adjusting here, maybe then moving the hips side to side, keeping the arms under our shoulders. On your next inhale, just peeling the chest up and chins coming up. Not putting too much pressure in the hands. Trying to use some of our back muscles to hold us up without strain. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale again, maybe a little higher. We can use our hands, opening the back. Exhale, roll back down. And then inhale one more time, come up. And you choose how high you want to go, what you're feeling today. And then And exhale, coming all the way down. And now taking our hands out, kind of like a spider, spreading the fingers up on our fingertips, elbows facing towards the ceiling. Inhale, peeling up. Feeling our back open up, but not dumping into the lower back. Exhale, roll back down. One more time, peeling up with our elbows facing up. And this time, let's do a little bit of a twist. So as we exhale, dip the right shoulder and look over your left shoulder. Inhale, back up. Exhale, now dip the left shoulder and look over your right. Inhale, back up. And then rolling all the way back down. Placing our hands under our shoulders, tucking our toes, either pushing up into plank or table, and then pushing back into downward facing dog. Taking a round of breath here. Feel that each time you're coming back into downward facing dog, you're settling in just a bit more. On your next inhale, lift your right leg with your core engaged. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the chest and then place it in between the hands. Keeping the left knee up, but finding some length in the spine. Just settling here for a breath. And then on your next inhale, lifting the arms up, coming up into crescent. Keeping our lower abdomen engaged. Front knee is above front ankle stacked above. And then exhale, twist. Left arm forward, right arm back, maintaining our balance. Tucking the tailbone in to try to keep our torso upright and breathe here. And then inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, arms into cactus. Gaze goes up, chest hinge forward. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, floating them back down, placing the hands down, stepping back into downward facing dog. Coming here for a breath. Again, just noticing where has the breath gone. Each inhale still filling up the lungs. And with each exhale, navel into spine, cueing our lower abdomen and our perineum. Inhale, lift the left leg up into the sky behind us. Exhale, bringing the knee in towards the chest and stepping that foot in between the hands. Again, taking a breath here as we adjust, maybe coming up onto the fingertips so that we're not dumping the torso into our front thigh. When you're ready, on your next inhale, reaching the arms up, coming up into crescent. Engaging the lower abdomen. On your next exhale, reaching the right arm forward, left arm back into our twist. Using our core to keep us upright. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, cactus. Chest open, gaze goes up. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, lower the hands. And now this time, stepping the right foot forward to meet the left. Forward fold. Inhale with a flat back, come all the way up. Hands together above your head. And then exhale them into prayer. And now coming down to the mat, but before we do, we'll challenge our balance. So as we inhale, come up on your toes, still with your hands into prayer, find some stability. Using the breath, using the core. And as we exhale, start bending the knees, still with the heels off of the floor. Using the breath to stabilize us so that we can come all the way down towards the mat slowly and with control. And then finally coming all the way down. Now coming down to the mat, taking the right foot into the inner left thigh for Janu Shirsasana, head to knee pose, making any adjustments you need to. Our left toes are pointed up, and we want to turn our torso towards our left toes. So inhale the arms up, and let's exhale, float down dynamically. So we're just coming down using the breath. And then inhale, coming back up with the flat back, finding more length at the top. 2 more just like this, flowing as we exhale, folding over, trying to maintain length in the spine. Not worrying about if our head can touch the leg, but maintaining length. Inhaling back up, last one. And this time as we exhale with a straight spine coming all the way down. And then resting here. Hands can be beside the calf. Try not to lose our twist in the torso. Breathing here. One of the master poses in hatha that challenges our mind to stay calm. The breath is what will lead our muscles to open up. 2 more rounds of breath here. Letting go a little more with each exhale. On your next inhale, coming back up, lifting the hands up. And then as we exhale, taking the left hand to the right knee and twist, placing the right hand behind you. Taking a breath or 2 here with each exhale, twisting a bit more. And then planting the hand that's behind the body, our right hand, and then leaning onto our knee, lifting up, lifting the left hip up into the sky and bowing the left side body. And then exhale, coming back down. And let's switch to the other side. Bringing the right leg out. Left knee bend, left foot inside of the right inner thigh. Janu Shirsasana on this side. Again, twisting the torso to face the flexed foot. Inhaling the arms up by your ears, expansion in the ribs. And then exhale with a straight spine, just folding. Inhale, reaching back up to find more length. Imagine that with each inhale you create a little more space in between your ribs. Exhale, folding back down, signaling the body that we're going to go deeper. Last one to inhale back up. And then exhale, still with a straight spine, folding forward, not worrying if our head can touch our leg, but how can we maintain a straight and supported spine? And breathing here. Bringing our attention to the breath. Letting it be a tool to take us deeper. One more round here. And then on your next inhale, reaching the arms back up. Arms beside your ears, but shoulders relaxed. Exhale, twist. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, brings you length in the spine. Exhale, twisting deeper. And then on the next inhale, planting the left hand, lifting up onto your left knee and bowing the right side of the body. Hand reaches forward. Feeling a nice stretch there. Exhale, coming back down. And then placing the feet onto the mat, keeping the knees bent. With a straight spine, supported by your core, just roll all the way down onto the mat. Hands are by your side, bringing your feet closer into your seat. Knees hip distance apart. On your next inhale, reaching the arms up overhead and also lifting the hips at the same time into extended bridge. Exhale, floating the arms back down, hips rest. And then inhale the legs straight up, making an L shape with the body, feet parallel to the ceiling. And then exhale, bringing the knees into your chest, hugging them in. Placing the feet back down on the mat, inhaling up into extended bridge, arms overhead. Maybe hips are a little higher this time than last time. Exhale, coming back down into resting bridge. And then inhaling the legs straight up. And then exhale, releasing all of the air, navel towards spine as we hug our knees into the chest. One more flow just like that, placing the feet back down. Inhaling into extended bridge, arms reach and assist us in making a little more space on the inhale. Exhale, spine comes down to the mat, arms float down. Inhale, legs up, feet parallel towards the ceiling. And then exhale, knees into chest, giving yourself a squeeze, emptying all the air out. And then just resting the feet on the mat, this time keeping our arms by our side, one last bridge. So inhaling, peeling your spine up off the mat. Our chin naturally comes towards our chest. Lifting the hips each time a little higher on the inhale. And staying on the exhale. One more round here. And then exhale, rolling down vertebra by vertebra. And now taking our knees into our chest, rolling into a little ball, bringing your forehead up towards your knees. And squeeze and flex all the muscles that you can. Squeeze, 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 squeeze as you inhale. Hold it here. And then exhale. Roll down and come down into Savasana. Feet a little wider than hips distance. Feet falling open. Palms away from your body. Face up. Feel that your neck and head are supported by the earth beneath you. As you inhale, inhaling the earth's energy. And as you exhale, sink deeper, becoming heavier on the mat with each exhale. Filling up with air gently. Just to empty out again. And start to notice each point of your body that's coming in contact with the floor beneath you. The heels, the calves, buttocks, back of the hands, elbows, shoulder blades, back of the head. And with each exhale, These points of contact sink deeper. Totally supported by the earth beneath you. No work left to do. Just a few more moments of resting. Starting to come back into the room, but keeping the eyes closed. Beginning to prepare for pranayama and meditation. Bringing the knees in towards the chest. And then rolling over to one side so that you can gently support yourself up. Possibly grabbing a pillow or a bolster or something to sit on, making it a bit easier to sit. Adjusting into a comfortable seated position. And just resting the hands, maybe face down or face up on your knees, your choice. And keeping the eyes closed. And feel that your spine is supported. Your shoulders above your hips, but in their sockets, resting. Feel supported by your own structure. And again, coming back to the breath. As you inhale, filling up the lungs gently without force. Air goes all the way down into the lower belly. And then exhale, emptying the air out as the navel goes back towards the spine. And continue breathing like this, but trying to make our inhales just as long as our exhales. So maybe beginning with a count of 5, inhaling for 5, and exhaling for 5. Continue counting just like this. Slowly and gently filling up with air. And exhaling for the same amount of time. A calm breath equals a calm mind. Continuing to count, making sure that all of the muscles in the face are relaxed, letting go. And maybe now increasing to the count of 6. Inhaling for 6. And exhaling for 6. Seeing how lengthening the breath allows for even more calmness. No forcing the breath, but just letting our counting match our inhales and our exhales. In the last few rounds, see if you can inhale and exhale for the count of 7 or even 8, effortlessly. Filling all the way up without straining. And then gently emptying all the way out, pushing the air out as we move the navel towards the spine. Beginning to let go of the counting and just rest here in presence. Feel full presence in the breath, effortless and with ease. And when you're ready, coming back to my voice, keeping the eyes closed but lowering the chin, bringing the hands into prayer, lifting the gaze and maybe opening up the eyes. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.